Class Tips. So today I am again with the new topic and interesting common English phrases to share with you all. So in this video I am going to share with you 10 common English phrases which you use in your general regular life, in your regular English conversation. But today I am going to give you alternatives of those common English phrases which you are using at your office places, might be in your regular communication. So today's topic is 10 common English phrases and what you can use instead of that same common and boring English phrases. So let's begin with our 10 common English phrases and the different ways to use instead of those common English phrases. Our first phrase is according to. Let's see, instead of according to, what all phrases or what all ways you can use to say according to. Instead of according to, you can use pursuant to, as said, or as stated in, or as stated by, as reported in, or as reported by, in agreement with, on the word of, in consonance with, in line with, in keeping with, consistent with, mentioned by, conforming to, and as per. So this was about different ways to say according to. Now our second phrase, as you can see. Instead of as you can see, what we can say instead? Let's see. Instead of as you can see, you can use evidently, obviously, as demonstrated. Therefore, it's easy to see, as shown. These were different ways to say as you can see. So our third phrase, as mentioned previously. Instead of as mentioned previously, what all different ways we can use? Let's see. So instead of as mentioned previously, you can use as I said before, like I said, let's back up to, further to my previous comments, referring to my previous arguments, following my earlier example, in the not so distant past, I told you. So this was about as mentioned previously. Now I am going to give you the different ways to say congratulations. Let's see what are those ways. Instead of congratulations, you can say good job, well done, you did it, good for you, you rock, that's the way. So this was about congratulations. Now let's see, instead of phrase example for, what we can use. Let's see. Instead of for example, such as, for instance, let's say, example include, one example is, including, in a similar case, to illustrate, by way of illustration, if you look at, this includes, as an example, as a case in point, especially, an example being, namely, in addition to. Namely, in addition to. So this was about for example. Now I'm going to tell you, instead of I don't know, what you can use. Let's see. Instead of I don't know, you can use I have no idea, I don't have a clue, beats me, I'm not sure, search me, that's good question, interjection, I'm unsure. So this was about I don't know. Now our next phrase is I don't like it. Let's see, instead of I don't like it, what all ways you can say the same phrase I don't like it. Let's see the examples. Instead of I don't like it, you can use that's not for me, I'm not into it, I pass, I'm not fond of it. I dislike it. I'm not crazy about it. I don't appreciate that. I have had enough. I'm impartial about that. I'm not a big fan of it. So this was about I don't like it. Now our next phrase is I know, I understand. Instead of I know, I understand, what all different ways we can use to convey the same message? I know, I understand. Instead of I know, I understand, you can use okay, I see, I understand. Of course, if you like. I know what you mean. All right, I got you. I take your point. Fair enough. I noticed. I don't blame you. So this was about I know, I understand. So now our next phrase is in conclusion. Instead of in conclusion, what all different ways we can use to say that? Let's see. Instead of in conclusion, we can use to sum up, in summary, to conclude, in closing, all in all. Overall, it may be said, all things considered, on the whole, by and large, in sum. So this was about in conclusion. Now the next phrase is on the other hand. Let's see, instead of on the other hand, what we can use. Instead of on the other hand, we can use however, that being said, at any rate, otherwise, nonetheless, whereas, on the flip side, nevertheless, then again, alternatively, having said that, in contrast, in any case, all the same, on the contrary, that said. So these were all 10 common English phrases and their alternatives. In this video, we have learned how to express the same feelings with the different ways. So I hope today's class is useful for you to improve your basic English conversation with the use of different ways to convey the same common meaning phrases. So if you like my video, don't forget to thumbs up. It will motivate me to make more and more videos like this. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more and more videos and click on the bell icon for all the notifications from Pooja's Tips so that you will not miss single video from my side. So see you in the next class with a new topic and new ideas from Pooja's Tips. Bye-bye.